Everyone's mulling over what the budget means for them. Steph's just outside the studio for us this morning. Gathered a number of guests to talk it through. Morning to you, Steph.
Good morning to you. Morning, everybody. Yeah, well, we've got some people here who can tell us a bit more about what that impact might be on the self-employed. Because Kelly, you are self-employed, aren't you? Just tell us a bit about what difference this is going to make to you, because you've spent the last kind of 12 hours analysing this, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right. I'm a small business owner, and for me, when I decided to incorporate my copywriting agency last year, one of the decisions was based around dividends. They've already got the dividend tax, and the dividend tax allowance is kind of a sort of compensation for that, you know, allowing you to withdraw £5,000 tax-free. So reducing that to £2,000 is going to have an impact on me personally.
And this is because you take dividends from your company rather than a salary, so you're going to have to pay more tax on it.
That's right, yeah.
And also the national insurance, the change in that, is that going to impact you as well?
Yeah, I think they were saying about £6 a week for a self-employed person, which, you know, that adds up over time. And the fact that you're taking risks as an entrepreneur, usually the national insurance contributions reflected that, but by sort of eroding that margin between the self-employed and employed, it's really going to make self-employment less attractive as a career choice.
Yeah. And Rebecca, who's a tax expert, obviously this is going to make a difference to people like Kelly. We heard the Chancellor saying this is about making things fair for working people. Does it?
When he's talking about fairness, the government here are focusing on the benefits, not how much Kelly is paying as she's going along. They're really focusing on the pension, because that's got to be the biggest cost that the government are trying to manage in this measure, making sure people are paying enough now to fund it. Historically, there were more employed people, fewer self-employed, and the lower rates reflected that. It reflected the risk of being self-employed. But now the government are saying that's not really relevant.
So the government is essentially saying it's not as risky to be self-employed as it was, so therefore they should be paying more for things.
Or they're saying the difference in risk between it being self-employed and employed is much lower than it would have been historically, and the focus should be on the benefits you get at the end in terms of state pension.
Yeah, interesting. Well, thank you both very much for your time this morning. The reason we're out here is because we'll be having lots of experts popping in to tell us what their thoughts are on all of the different things which came out in the budget yesterday. But that's it for me for now.
Thanks, Steph. Back with you a little later on.